Well, hello everybody. It's Eddie G's Music World, and today on the channel we will be discussing the lyrics of a great song that's always been important to me and many millions of other people. The song "Time" by the band Pink Floyd. So we're going to see what my thoughts are, and I'm going to be hoping that yes, you can hear the words. My brilliant son has said that the audio is working. Now, I know to most people being the audio working doesn't mean much, but to me it does. So let's go right into it. The song Time by Pink Floyd. What do I think of the words? Let's start. Ticking away the moments that make up a dull day. Now, this to me reflects the fact that maybe they're aware of or part of families that basically waste their time and just find themselves not getting a lot out of the day, and it's just their reflection. Now, I did look into this. The writers of the song, all four members wrote the song. The lyrics, I can't be sure how much was Waters and how much was Gilmore, how much was Mason, how much was Richard Wright. I don't know, but I'll just assume that it'll be a lot of Roger Waters and some David Gilmour. So, line coming up of the song Time by Pink Floyd: fritter and waste the hours in an offhand way. Again, it's going on about the fact that people do and have in their lives, and maybe people in their families or in their circle, wasted the days, wasted the time, the precious time. So the writers are obviously conscious of the fact that this is going on in their lives or other people's lives. It's kind of a downer feel to the song, but this is how the writers felt. Kicking around on a piece of ground in your hometown. Now, I would say that's a lot to do with a lot of people not having the courage and the forethought to move out of their little town. Like, listen, the Beatles, they were in Liverpool for most of them, and maybe one wasn't. I don't remember, but they basically had to move out to get their lives going. So it's kind of the same with these words. This is what the intention of the lyrics are. It's like you're just sort of spinning around like water in a coming coming down a faucet. It's just spinning around in your hometown. Nothing's happening. You're waiting for someone or something to show you the way. Now, I look back in my life and I know a lot of people that nobody showed them the way, and they often didn't get far in their lives because they basically spent their lives trying to figure out what the hell to do with their lives. Many people could not get out of this rut and end up staying in their little town and not getting anything done. This could be what made these writers feel that they felt inspired these lyrics. Tired of lying in this part is sung by Gilmore. See, the first four lines that I just read you is sung by Waters. Now these this next few lines are sung by David Gilmour. Tired of lying in the sunshine, staying home to watch the rain. It's kind of a gloomy interpretation of just life, just sitting around. The sun comes out, the rain. You're just sort of observing things around you. You're not part of it. You're just sort of looking around and seeing what you see. You don't feel like you're part of anything special in this world. You are young and life is long, and there is time to kill today. Now, I can relate, and others can as well, that kind of were young and didn't really do much because they figured their life would be evolving positively for them. But if you look at these lines and you try to figure out why would they say that, it's because they know about people who are young. And listen, you're young and your life is long, because that's true, right? When you're young, your life is long. You're 10, you're 11, you got a long, if you're healthy, you got a long road to travel on. And there's lots of times you feel brave, you feel full of yourself, you feel happy, you feel like things are going well. And then one day you find 10 years have got behind you. No one told you when to run. You missed the starting gun. Now, these lines were sung by Waters because these guys interchange, they go off each other. Sometimes it's Waters, sometimes it's Gilmore. So here we see a little emphasis on the fact that the time that you thought you had has just burned through the sands through the hourglass. Now they're behind you. They're in your rear view mirror. They're back when you were younger. You didn't act fast enough to make something of your life. No one told you when to run. You missed the starting gun, so you didn't act. You didn't move. You didn't do enough. And now here we go with water singing again. And you run to catch up with the sun. So you realize that you've burnt and wasted time, but it's sinking. The sun is sinking. It's faster than you. It's doing its thing, and you're behind it. You're trying to catch up with the sun, but it's sinking, racing around to come up behind you again. So as you're chasing it, which is time, as you're trying to make something happen to you, the sun is going around and behind you, ready to leap over you once again. So here you go. You're dealing with the fact that the time is moving faster than your actions. You're not doing enough. The consciousness of not doing enough is in your mind. It's lurking. It's making a message to you. The sun is the same. Yes, it never dies, it never goes away. The sun is the same in a relative way, but you are older. So the sun is happening, it's coming around, it's moving around, but you're older, shorter of breath, and one day closer to death. Because unlike the sun, your life is finite. The sun is infinite. It's not going to worry about what's going to happen. You are. You're going to become 10, 20, 40, 70, 90 and die, or 85 or 73, whatever it is. So you're inching closer, and it's incorporating itself in your mind and your thoughts and your dreams and your goals and your failures. Every year is getting shorter. Never seem to find the time. Plans that either come to naught or half a page of scribbled lines. So now, instead of enjoying the sunshine, you're sleeping in a little bit more, and then the days opens up and the day shuts down, and there you go. Another day is gone. Another day is evaporated. You're getting a little closer. You have all these ambitions. You have these plans that either come to naught or half a page of scribbled lines. So you're kind of sort of trying to do something with your life, but you're kind of got scribbled lines. You're not reaching any climax with this plan of yours. So a lot of the people, let's face it, the plans come to naught. So this is an observation. Hanging on in quiet desperation is the English way. The time is gone. The song is over. Thought I'd have something more to say. So maybe the lyricist of that part is observing that a lot of British people, see, I don't really know. I've never lived in England, but of course I'm aware of British mentalities, and maybe a lot of people, they just kind of accept that life is not something that is filled with great accomplishment. Maybe it's kind of just something you have to accept, and just quiet desperation. You're just kind of dealing with the reality. The time is gone. The song is over. Thought I had something more to say. Maybe he just felt like that was the way to finish it off. Well, there's two other sections of the song "Time." Maybe they bleed into the song "Breathe." I can't really remember how the split goes. By the way, it's Eddie G's Music World, explaining his views on the song "Time" by Pink Floyd, written by all the members. So let's go to the next bunch. Home, home again. I like to be here when I can. Could be just the fact that whatever they see around them is about someone working, maybe their parents, and just kind of like happy to get out of the rat race, or maybe they feel the music business that they're in is a rat race to them. That I don't know, but it could be. Often is very much an observation. And when I come home cold and tired, it's good to warm my bones beside the fire. Maybe just an overall thought about the fact that in life you just have to do things, and you want to get home, you want to relax, and take it easy. Far away across the field, the tolling of the iron bell calls the faithful to their knees to hear the softly spoken magic spells. Now, I'm going to guess, and I had said this before, far away across the field to the tolling of the iron bell. To me, that sounds like it could be a reference to religion. The bell could be the bell of the church. So maybe they're talking about how that summons people to go to church. Calls the faithful to their knees, the prayer, the people, the faithful. They're the ones that are praying. So they're going and praying to hear the softly spoken magic spells, maybe to the people who wrote this song. The preacher and his words are magic, meaning maybe they just feel they're magical words that maybe or maybe not. They feel maybe kind of magical and not actually massively a major league, something that you could say is based on real life. So I've gone through the song. It means a lot to me because many years of my youth were spent in my 20s with a few friends. We used to listen to the song, and it's haunting. It starts off with all these clocks ticking, and then it gets into the depth of the sorrow and the morose of Waters' vocals, and Gilmore's got a little bit lighter sounding vocals, less tragic, I guess. And the mix of the words and the music with the guitars and the synthesizers and the drums are just magical. And hi. Oh, I see. JEG gaming with JEG is listening, and I think he's told me that the audio is working, which is really great. So I'm going to end this little jump into the music and the mind and my mind of how I felt about the song Time by Pink Floyd on Eddie G's Music World. Thank you very much, and I'm happy to have shared this with you. Goodbye.